travel can also take its toll on your mental and physical well-being. Today, some advice for simple and natural ways to feel better and less stressed moving into the new year. Senia Tuominen, did I say it right?
Very close.
Excellent. Is the lead acupuncturist at Healing InSight in St. Paul. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
And you're going to kind of walk us through some tips. And the first is food therapy.
Yes. So food therapy is one of the easiest and least expensive ways to improve your health because we eat every day. And if you know just a couple of very basic concepts, you can make a very big difference in your health.
Okay.
So the first of those is to understand how your digestion works and then how to eat with the seasons. And so our digestion is kind of like a fire that's burning a soup pot. And we want that fire to be burning as strongly as possible, and then we get as much energy out of the food, that we eat.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's really important to eat with the seasons then, because our digestive fire changes with the seasons. So here's an example of like a very common summer lunch that would be very healthy. So you have a sandwich, you have a salad, you have some fruits and vegetables. Most people are like, yes, this is a really great healthy lunch. And that's true in the summer because we have enough energy with our digestive fire to burn a lot of cold and raw foods.
Okay.
However, that's not the case in the wintertime. So we feel a little more cold, our digestive fire isn't as strong.
Okay.
So we actually need to eat a lot of warmed cooked foods in the winter. So we need to pull away from eating salads, have more cooked steamed vegetables, root vegetables, some soups and stews and some meats, and then drinking hot tea with our meals.
Really, that'll help you keep it going.
Yep.
Okay, and then you do have some myth busters here for us.
I do.
I think that this is going to make some people happy. Bacon is bad for you is a myth.
Yes, bacon is actually good for you. If you're eating uncured bacon, that's from a natural source, bacon can be very good for you because it has a lot of, the fat that's in it can help to calm your nervous system and help you to relax, and calms kind of frayed nerves, which is great when we're going through a stressful time.
That's good news for all of us. And then another myth that I think people will be happy about, coffee is bad for you.
Yes, and coffee is one of my secret weapons. So we just came through the holidays, and I ate so much food. I mean, plates full of ham and cheesy potatoes.
And cookies.
Cookies, all that. And I'm like, and I really want dessert. My husband makes a great apple pie, but, I feel really full after a meal. Well, coffee is great because it actually helps to empty out your stomach. So the bitter flavor empties out your stomach and makes more room. So then you have room for that dessert. So I tend to drink coffee at the holidays.
That's a good tip. Just have a little coffee and then you'll be ready for dessert.
That's right.
Maybe not so good news. Wheat is the enemy. Is that...
That is, so that is one of the myths. So a lot of people think that, if I just switch over to eating gluten-free products, that then I'm going to feel very healthy. It's going to take care of all my issues. But the problem is that wheat is very sticky. And so it really causes a lot of fatigue and digestive issues for people, sometimes depression. But so can milk and so can sugar. So a lot of times people are like, if I just cut out wheat, then I'm going to feel so much better. But actually, there's other foods that people need to look at as well, and that's one of the concepts of food therapy.
Milk and sugar are just as bad as wheat in that area. Okay, and then you do have some natural stress relief to tell us about. I do. So in the new year, a lot of people are thinking, well, how can I combat stress? We've just got through a really, really busy time of the year, and thinking about, how can I feel as good as possible in the new year? And relieving stress is really important. So one of the great things that people can do is to do yoga and meditation. And actually, studies have shown that if you just do 15 minutes of meditation a day, that can be enough to help to combat the chronic effects of stress. Okay. Which is really amazing. It's just a little bit. And when you mean meditate, do you just mean kind of sit quietly and...
That's a great question, because a lot of people think, I have to sit and try not to think about anything, and I'm not very good at that myself. Meditation can be as simple as deep relaxation. So just lying down and listening to some gentle music and just relaxing can be a form of meditation. So that's often where I have people start. Or doing some yoga postures, because then you move through some of the stress and help to clear your mind.
And real quick, acupuncture and herbs can help too.
Acupuncture is one of my favorite stress relieving techniques. Of course, and I'm biased.
Yeah, whatever.
But acupuncture is really deeply relaxing and helps to reset your nervous system. So it can combat a lot of the chronic stress issues that people have, whether it's irritable bowel or PMS, or a lot of upper back tension and pain. Yep. And then herbal medicine can be helpful as well. Especially I have a formula here that's very great for relaxation called Relaxed Wanderer, which kind of says it all. We'd all like to feel a little bit more relaxed as we wander through life.
That sounds fantastic. Well, Healing InSight is located on Grand Avenue in St. Paul, and you can find all of today's wellness advice and a link to Healing InSight on KARE11.